I was 6 years old. My father, who was Jewish, left immediately when the Germans occupied in March 1939. My mother tried to get permission to leave and was refused. And eventually, I think end of June, beginning of July 1939, she put me on a Kindertransport. Altogether, 10,000 Kindertransport children came to Britain. And I should say Britain was the only country that would take them. So just Britain alone that did it and saved 10,000 lives. And I think most of the Kindertransport children would have survived. Most of us were Jewish. And I don't think we'd have survived the Holocaust. We're coming up shortly to the 80th anniversary of the Kindertransport starting to arrive in Britain. That's in 1938. And I think it's important because it symbolises what a great gesture Britain made to humanity, to vulnerable children. And it also says something about what we should be doing today. If we could take 10,000 children so quickly in a few months, in the autumn of 1938 and the early part of 1939, then why can't we do the same thing now for some of the child refugees who are in Europe desperately in need of safety? I've been to Calais 3 times, I've been to Greece 3 times, and the situation in the camps is pretty desperate. I was in Greece about 2 months ago. There was just no future at all. There were people just hanging about in these terrible conditions. It's a very dangerous situation for young people, and you add to that the fact they have no hope of getting out, and it is awful, and we have to give them some hope. Today, there are thousands of unaccompanied child refugees in Europe, and many of them have a legal right to enter this country. That's why I set up the Alf Dubs Children Fund, in order to help many of these children to come to Britain and live decent, proper lives. Please support the Alf Dubs Children's Fund, make a donation to help bring more children to safety in this country.